it's Adam here, and we are going to be looking at the Christmas event in Pet Simulator 99. I hope you all had a good Christmas. I haven't uploaded in a while. So we're going to go to the Christmas world, and I'm going to show you basically how this Christmas world is going and how it's going to go. I'm going to zoom out a bit so I can show you guys where everything is, and yeah. So this is the purpose of today's video. I'm going to show you guys all 6 egg locations. I think there's 6. I'm pretty sure there is. Or yeah, 6. Yeah, all 6 egg locations. And I think the first one is pretty straightforward. You just go here and you just keep clicking this, and you keep clicking the egg, and you just hatch it and keep hatching it. And yeah, so that's the first egg. This is the first egg, pretty straightforward. It's just right in front of you. One thing to note, if you do find the elf on the shelf, which is the thing they do where you kind of go around the map and try and find this elf, you have a chance to unlock this is the huge pajama shark. So you have a chance of unlocking that if you found the elf for today. But we're going to move on now because that one's pretty straightforward and not very good. So we're going to move on to this one. And to get to this one, you would need to unlock the cottage, which is just here. And you need to get in the cottage, and the egg is right here, in which you could get the kitsune. I have gotten the kitsune before, the huge kitsune, and then the merry mules and the Krampuses. And what you can do with them, I have quite a lot of them because I've just been spam hatching these eggs. So if I can find them, yeah, so I have quite a lot. Where is my normal merry mules? Am I just going past them? Oh, there they are. Right, okay, so 1,467, okay, I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm not gonna make that joke. Okay, but yeah, 1,467 merry mules, which is pretty good. To be honest, that's a lot of merry mules, and these go for like 17k each, and yeah, you can just sell these for a lot. So if you just grind the egg, you can just get a lot of these Krampuses and the merry mules, and then you just sell them for a lot of money. If you don't want to sell them, if you feel like, oh, I'm not really getting much out of that, if I sell them, you can also save the merry mules and go to this secret Santa thing, where you would normally just send a bunch of gifts in order to get points onto this raffle sort of thing, and get like the huge festive seal, which goes to 500 winners, and the Titanic Hippo Mint, which goes to I think only 5 winners. Yeah, 5 winners. So you can just use huges. There's a huge stingray. I can do that for 5,000 points. I'm not going to do that. I would highly suggest you recommend like merry mules, because they're like easy to get than this stingray. And you can literally just spam this. Literally only, let's see, only 13 would be the more than this. So 13 of those are more than that, which is pretty good. So you want to be using these merry mules. You can also use other pets. You can use these like lit cats, but they don't really get many points. They only get like 40 each. So that's not very good, and these Krampuses only get like 10 each, so that's not really very worth it. So yeah, I mean, you can use those. You can also use these gingerbread Anguluses. I'm going to show you how to get these in a bit, but you will probably just trade for the rainbow ones that I have. I'm going to show you how to get these pets all in this video. So I can just step away from the raffle because I don't want to be in the raffle. So yeah, that is how you get to the second egg. You just go in the cottage, You would need to have the key to get into the cottage, and you would just go around the map, finding all of these red targets here. There's lots of videos that I've just followed to in order to like find out where all these targets are, so it's pretty straightforward. I'm not going to make a video on it because the event's ending in about a week or so. So if you want to go and see where these targets are, then you can just go watch another video. I mean, they're very helpful, and they will definitely tell you where these targets are, and then you could just get in the cottage quite easily after that. So that is pretty straightforward. That is the second egg of the event, and now I'm going to go to the third egg. Let me just quit my hoverboard because it's taking quite a while to get to the third egg. So I'm going to get to the third egg over here, which is over here, and we have this egg right here. So this is like a mystery zone, and there is an egg in here. It's called the Sudoku egg, simply because you have to complete this Sudoku in order to get this egg. And the Sudoku is quite hard. Like, if you've never had a Sudoku before, like you've never done Sudokus, then this is quite difficult. But I'm sure you will be able to figure it out. I was able to figure it out eventually. And here is the solution. If you want to just take a quick look, yeah, that is the solution. So if you want to just copy that, then you can. And after you've done this solution, you will unlock this egg, which is the Sudoku egg, which basically just hatches the same things as the candy cane egg, I think. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, the same things as the candy cane egg, except instead of the huge berry mule, it'll be this huge over here. I'm not really sure what this one is. So yeah, that is the third egg of the event, and now I'm going to show you guys where the fourth egg is. So the fourth egg is just over here in this door. Now, when you get to these doors, you need to pull the lever, and then there we go. You pull the lever, and now we can go straight in. So we're going to go straight in there. And then you'd need to complete this obby, and then you'd go complete this obby, and you'd get the icy egg. So the icy egg is over here. That is where you would find this egg, and you would just hatch it. I'm really bad at obby, so I'm not going to do that. Now, as for the other eggs, as for the fourth and the fifth egg, I think there are only 2 eggs left, or I think there's only 2 eggs left. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but anyway, I think there's only 2 eggs left, so ignore that. I accidentally stepped on that. So you would need to go into this door, which would require 2 people to pull the lever and unlock it for you, and you'd get into this cave where you would find also this icy egg. I mean, these eggs re-roll every hour, so every hour there'll be a new egg in here, yeah, there'll be a new egg in there, so every hour you could just go in there, and yeah, you would just go in there. There is another way to get to these places that I'm going to show you in a minute. Oh, not in a minute, I'm going to show you right now. So the eggs that you're looking for are here. So I'm going to scale this, so you do need to time this correctly to get up to this ledge platform, and then you would need to jump over to the iceberg. It's quite difficult to do this. Yeah, you definitely need to be very skilled to do this. So we're going to just hop off my hoverboard because I don't want to take any chances. And then we're going to switch back around, and then, oh, no, it is quite tricky, so it's quite tricky. So you just scale up here, and you just scale up here, and you would just scale up here like so. Try not to fall down. Just scale across this ledge. Do not fall down, because then you'd have to do this all over again. And then you would go down here to this platform, and then once you're down here, it's pretty simple. Equip back your hoverboard, and then you have to really time this, so you'd have to go off the ledge and then jump like so, and then you'd land yourself on this platform here. Unequip your hoverboard, climb up this mountain by pressing the jump button, and before you go inside, make sure it's the egg you want. So I can just look inside and I can see that the icy egg is in there, but I don't want the icy egg, so I'm not going to go in there for now. I'm going to go in the other mountain over there. So I'm going to jump out of this one, and then jump out of here, and then equip back your hoverboard, because it's quite a big jump from this one to that one. You would jump, and I just fell, but normally you would make that jump. Hopefully you're not as bad as jumping as I am, but you could make that jump and hatch the eggs that are in there. And in one of those eggs there is the gingerbread angeluses that I talked about, which actually do help you destroy the gingerbread chests, which give you a lot of gingerbread. So now I'm going to talk about how are you supposed to get gingerbread. It's raining outside, I don't know if you can hear that, that's really bad. But I'm going to show you guys how to get the gingerbread chest. How to get gingerbread from the gingerbread chest. So you just keep breaking the gingerbread chest. It's really easy to break if you have these angeluses. I wouldn't suggest hatching them though. I would suggest, because that's going to take a lot of time, and obviously with a week left of the event, it's not really going to be very good. If you just go to the trading plaza, you'll just find one of these, if you just find loads of these rainbow gingerbread angeluses, and you just purchase them, and then boom, you'd get a lot of gingerbread. You'd get 784 million, and then you'd just keep hatching eggs. So what I like to do in order to get as much as possible, if you just want to farm this egg, what I normally do is just kind of go in there and just sit AFK and just farm the egg. So I just click on the egg, press auto hatch, and I just go over to the gingerbread chest, and then it'd be hatching whilst attacking the gingerbread chest. And you can do this a lot, so that is pretty good. And I think that is it for the eggs. That's all 6 egg locations. So I think I'm pretty much done talking about this event now. So yeah, it's a pretty good event. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, goodbye.